frontrunner Donald Trump gains momentum in key battleground states, narrows gap against Kamala Harris in 2024 race. As the 2024 presidential race intensifies, polling data suggests a tightly contested battle between former President Donald Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris. According to a recent Realclearpolitics poll, Harris holds a narrow 2.8-point lead over Trump in national surveys, reflecting a marginal advantage following the first presidential debate. However, the national lead does not tell a full story of the unfolding electoral landscape, as Trump continues to demonstrate significant strength in crucial battleground states. Despite Harris's narrow lead in national polls, the dynamics at the state level paint a different picture, particularly in swing states like Michigan, Texas, Florida, and Arizona. Trump's appeal to independent voters in these regions could be a decisive factor in shaping the outcome of the election. As the country grapples with economic challenges, inflation concerns, and political division, Trump's focus on economic issues resonates with a large portion of the electorate, setting the stage for a fiercely competitive race. Trump's dominance in key states. While Kamala Harris has made gains in national favorability, particularly after the recent debate, Trump's support remains resilient in states like Texas and Florida. Polls show Trump with an 8-point lead in Texas and a 2-point advantage in Florida, two critical electoral prizes in any presidential race. His continued strength in these states demonstrates his ability to hold onto traditional Republican strongholds, where voters prioritize economic stability, border security, and a tough stance on immigration. In Florida, Trump's popularity among seniors, Hispanics, and rural voters has kept him in a commanding position, despite efforts by Democrats to flip the state. Texas, historically a Republican stronghold, has seen demographic changes that have put it in play for Democrats, but Trump's focus on the oil industry, job creation, and low taxes has resonated with voters, solidifying his lead. Meanwhile, polling from states like Georgia, Nevada, and North Carolina reveals a much tighter race, with Trump and Harris running neck and neck. These states are emerging as key battlegrounds that could determine the outcome of the 2024 election. In Georgia, which played a pivotal role in the 2020 election, Trump is working to regain ground after Biden's narrow victory. While in Nevada and North Carolina, both candidates are vying for the support of suburban and independent voters. Swing state Michigan, a key battleground. Perhaps one of the most closely watched states is Michigan, a crucial swing state that Trump narrowly lost in 2020. According to recent polls, Trump holds a slim 1-point lead over Harris, underscoring his continued strength in the Rust Belt region. Michigan has been at the center of political and economic discourse, with Trump's 2016 win there symbolizing his appeal to disaffected blue-collar voters. His promise to bring back manufacturing jobs and his focus on trade deals resonate with Michigan voters who feel left behind by globalization and industrial decline. Harris, on the other hand, has focused on issues like healthcare, climate change, and social justice in her appeal to voters. While these topics may resonate with the Democratic base, Trump's economic message is hitting home in Michigan, where voters are more concerned about job security, wages, and the state of the economy. The competition in Michigan also reflects broader national trends. As the economy becomes an increasingly important issue for voters, Trump's message of economic recovery and prosperity could be a decisive factor in swaying undecided voters in key states like Michigan. The importance of independent voters. Independent voters are emerging as a critical voting bloc in the 2024 election, and Trump appears to be making inroads with this group, particularly in Arizona and Florida. A recent Emerson College poll shows that Trump leads Harris by 7.7 points among independents, a significant advantage that could prove pivotal in swing states. These voters, who often play a decisive role in determining the outcome of presidential elections, are likely to be swayed by economic issues and concerns about inflation, rather than partisan loyalty. Harris, on the other hand, has struggled to win over independents despite efforts to broaden her appeal through the promotion of healthcare reforms, climate initiatives, and social justice policies. While these issues are important to the Democratic base, they may not resonate as strongly with independent voters, who are more concerned with pocketbook issues. Trump's advantage among independents reflects a broader trend of dissatisfaction with the current economic situation under the Biden administration. With inflation hitting record highs and concerns over job security growing, many independents are looking for a candidate who can deliver economic stability and growth. Trump's track record on the economy during his first term, marked by tax cuts, deregulation, and job creation, could be a deciding factor in securing the independent vote. Post-debate shift in favorability. Following the first debate between Trump and Harris, Harris saw a modest bump in national polls, with a Reuters/Ipsos survey showing her favorability increasing from 39% to 45%. However, Trump remains a formidable opponent, particularly on economic issues where he holds a clear advantage. According to the same survey, 55% of voters believe Trump would handle the economy better than Harris, compared to just 35% who favor Harris on economic matters. The debate performance also influenced how voters perceive each candidate's leadership capabilities. While Harris gained some ground in terms of favorability, Trump's ability to command attention and control the narrative on issues like inflation, energy independence, and job creation continues to resonate with voters. This suggests that while Harris may have gained momentum post-debate, Trump's message on the economy remains his strongest asset. Looking ahead, the road to November. As the 2024 election approaches, the race between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris is shaping up to be one of the most closely contested in recent memory. With national polls showing Harris holding a narrow lead, but state polls indicating a much tighter race, the outcome will likely be determined by key battleground states and the support of independent voters. Trump's strength in states like Florida, Texas, and Michigan, combined with his advantage on economic issues, positions him well to challenge Harris in the months leading up to the election. However, the dynamics of the race are fluid and both candidates will need to focus on winning over undecided voters in swing states to secure a path to victory. Disclaimer: ECONOTIMES cannot independently verify the accuracy of all polling data and trends mentioned in this article. The information provided is based on publicly available polling reports and analysis. As the election draws nearer, the key to victory for both Trump and Harris will be their ability to address voters' concerns, particularly around economic issues, healthcare, and national security. While Harris has seen a boost in post-debate favorability, Trump's focus on economic recovery and job creation could give him the edge in crucial battleground states. In the coming months, the 2024 race is expected to intensify as both candidates ramp up their campaigns and focus on the issues that matter most to voters. Whether Trump can capitalize on his strengths and reclaim the presidency remains to be seen, but one thing is clear: the battle for the White House will be fought in the swing states, where every vote counts.